Hello friends. So this is grammar tutorial number 301. You can see by, yesterday we saw instrumental role. Now you can further see the extended meanings of the small preposition, small word by. First is to indicate the size of a difference. Example you have given, I have given, Indians won by 66 runs. Indians, that's the difference. Or Indians lost by 10 runs. Or she won by 2 games. So that's the difference now between winning and losing. So for that you can use by. That is an extended use of this preposition. And then secondly you can see time deadline. Example, you have to submit it by next Monday. Can be you have to submit it by next Monday, by 2 o'clock this afternoon, by morning, by night, by 2020, by 2021. You should complete the structure of this building by 2021. You should pay back the money by tomorrow. So that's a deadline. Very often we use that, isn't it? Yes. Next, third one, measurement of an area. See, we say now, this room is 24 by 10. 24 by 10. That room is 10 by 10. I want to build a house, 1000 by 1000. Okay. Or this theatre is 500 by 500. Like that. This structure is very narrow because it is 50 by 2. This measurement by. And next we have got the fourth is distributive use or unit of measurement. That we say now. This example, what wheat is sold by the kilo. Wheat is sold by the kilo. Oranges are sold by the dozen. Then Musambi told by the dozen or by the kilo. Apples are sold by the kilo or by the dozen. Like that. So that's measurement, unit of measurement, by the. No, not an instrumental role you can see. That's the basic meaning of by, but here. And then you have got idiomatic expressions. Idiomatic expression like a side by side. I always walk side by side with my friends. We walk together side by side in the garden. We go for picnics. Now we go to church side by side. We kneel in church side by side. So we sit in the class side by side. Sitting side by side, standing side by side, going side by side. These are indications of great love and friendship. Okay. Then by oneself. Means by yourself, by himself, by myself, by themselves. I do everything by myself. By myself. He has done it by himself. He has achieved his success by himself. He's a self-made man. That way. Understand? He committed it by himself. He committed the murder. No? That is. Understand? He made a mistake by himself, not by anybody else. So that is. And next is by night. By night, he came by night. Lochinvar came by night on horseback and carried away Ellen, his beloved. Lochinvar, a famous poem, a ballad. And thieves entered the house. A thief entered my house by night. By night. Nicodemus, a famous person in the Bible, that character, went to meet Jesus Christ by night. He also put on a towel on his head to hide himself from the Jews because he was afraid. And then he committed that crime by night. Macbeth murdered Duncan by night. Macbeth and Lady Macbeth planned the murder of King Duncan by night. Witching time of the night. Witching time of the night. Terrible. The time when witches were on playing badminton. That is. And next we have got day by day. Day by day his health deteriorated. Deteriorated. Means became bad. Day by day he improved. Day by day we must try to develop. Day by day, or we must try to develop day by day. Day by day you should do better in the class day by day. So that is almost every time we use this. The last is beside, by the side. For example, she was standing by the window, just by the side of the window. Some people like to stand by the by a school, by the school, because in the evening you can see students going out of the classes. Understand? That's a sight, attractive sight. Students are rushing and going out and shouting and all. Remember your younger days. So then you can say, some people who have no money to enter the theatre, they stand by the side of they stand by the theatre. I used to do that. No money to buy a ticket. So I wanted to hear the songs and some dialogue and so on. So when the theatre is houseful and closed, go and stand by the wall of the theatre so that I can hear the sound. Some songs and so on. Same thing I used to do with by Panchayat office. I used to stand by the walls of the Panchayat office because in the evenings they used to play music, to listen to that. And years ago, that time we don't have this kind of gadgets like your stereo, mono and things like that. So these are the extended meanings of by. Indicate the size. As we said, he lost by 2 runs. He won by 2 runs. He got it by 2 runs. He defeated him by 2 runs. 3 runs, 4 runs, 5 runs, 6 runs. Games. Yes. Time deadline. Very often we say, bring it by tomorrow. Otherwise I will cut your throat. Understand? Yes. Measurement of an area. Whenever you think of building a house, you say by 40 by 20, 14 by 12, like that. So by 12, etc. It's very common. Distributive use means unit of measurement. As I by the kilo, by the dozen, and so on. But that article is important there. There's one use of the definite article. By the kilo. You don't say by kilo, but by dozen. By the dozen, by the kilo. Why? Because the simple reason is that it is particular. That's the reason. And idiomatic expressions we have side by side. We sat side by side in the class. By oneself, everybody does his basic, everybody works for his basic requirements by himself or herself. By night, don't go out by night alone. This is the skill. Because witches will come and catch hold of your neck. If you believe. And then day by day means one day and then the next day, progressive. So day by day, he improved. Day by day, his or her health became worse. Although there are medical board, a group of doctors were attending, still what happened, nothing would be done. Because there's a famous saying, what is that saying about doctors? So without any prejudice or malice to doctors, this is a very famous, a common thing, that is, God heals and doctor takes the money. Understand? And then take it in a license, please. By means beside. I was standing by a drum. There was a huge drum. I was hiding. I was hiding by a drum. By the side of a drum, I was hiding. Thing is very clear to you, no problem. Okay. This is extended use of. You will be doing some exercises based on preposition. Then things will be clearer to you. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Enjoy your life.